This week on Tips and Tricks, we'll give you tips for fighting the baddies in Wolfenstein.
We'll make a visit to Death's Door.
And we'll interview Mixer partner Mia.
All this and more on this week's Tips and Tricks. Every show with a booyah.
That's our new catchphrase.
Okay.
Let's see some booyahs in chat.
Yeah, can we have an emote for booyah?
Oh,
also,
that's a good idea.
We added a bunch of new emotes that you guys may have noticed, so make sure you're following that account that you're looking at right now. Anyway, we should probably
there's
start
a new
the show.
Ethan. Yeah, what's her name?
I'm Ethan Rothamel. What's yours?
I don't know. Malik. Oh,
Come on,
Malik.
take
It's
it
in the
easy.
teleprompter.
Nice, thank the Lord. Apparently, this is the show that helps you get the most out of your Xbox, Windows, and Mixer experience.
That's right. We'll give you tips on the latest features and tricks on tackling the newest games.
Just a bit of news this week. You guys, I don't know if anyone heard this, but I assume you do. There's a little bit of drama with EA and Battlefront 2. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But much to everyone's happiness, characters that were tough or expensive to unlock are now 75% cheaper.
Yeah. So this is a great example. And here we have Star Wars Battlefront. Ooh, we got pictures
nice
in the
image.
background.
It's a nice image.
Can you even see that? I don't know.
Wow.
Anyway, this is a great example of companies taking feedback and listening to it. I think on Reddit it was like the most downvoted.
It was
post,
the most downvoted comment of all time,
which is
from
crazy.
from an EA representative.
That's
yeah.
crazy. But EA rectified it. They went in, they listened to the feedback, they internalized it, and they came up with a better solution. I think hopefully it sounds like players are a bit more happy about it.
No, they did, and one of the things that because they got rid. Used to be a button to get a refund.
Oh, and now
they got rid of the button, so you have to actually call in or go through this whole process to get your refund. But you can still do it. Yeah, not very cool.
Not ideal, but
but what's also not cool is all the death threats that their community managers and their developers were getting.
That's the worst thing, because I think there's this kind of air around gamers in general that it's kind of a toxic thing. And I think anything we can do to make sure that that's not the case is important. And so whenever you have people that kind of set you back and just show the ugly part of it, it sucks.
Yeah, even if
because it's a minority,
right?
But
exactly.
they speak for everybody.
They
sometimes.
do, the vocal minority.
Yeah,
it's one of those things like we don't want to send that message to everyone else because like this made like headlines like outside of game. Like my dad called me about this to ask like what's good because he didn't understand, right?
Yeah.
But what they see is then us and not us, but people going out there and it's gamers attacking these people and like giving death threats and calling out their families and things.
It's not a good look.
It's not cool, man.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone is a little bit happier with Battlefront. I'm excited. I actually downloaded. Yeah,
it's just a game.
That's a good point.
that's the truth. It's just a game.
Yeah.
Play the game.
So let's move on to a bit more positive news.
Yes.
Now, I downloaded the EA Access trial, because if you have EA Access on Xbox, you can play 10 hours early, and that's available right now.
10 hours for free.
10 hours for free if you have EA Access, so it's free-ish.
Yeah, free-ish.
You have to have the subscription. But yeah, so you can actually play the game, and I downloaded it. I didn't get to play it, but I've heard that this game looks absolutely amazing, sounds amazing, and is fantastic. And part of that is the cinematic single-player mode.
Yeah, it's nice.
Have you started it yet?
I haven't started yet. I actually got a whole catalog of games I'm going to play over Thanksgiving because I got some time off. Yeah. So I'm finally going to start Assassin's Creed. Finally going to start this.
Nice.
Finally going to finish Wolfenstein.
Yeah. Ooh, we're gonna
nice.
look at that a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited to jump in. As you all know, I've never seen a Star Wars movie, but it doesn't take away from the grandeur of it all. Like it's such a huge franchise.
Yeah. Well, the one thing like Battlefield and Battlefront does well is that it's very immersive. Like the audio is great, the explosions, the visuals, beautiful games, and they really suck you in, especially when you're wearing like surround sound headphones or if you have a nice monitor or TV. Like they do a great job of that.
I think that's the thing. Yeah, the people at DICE, they know exactly what they're doing. They're masters.
Yeah.
All right.
Except for when it comes to public relations.
Yeah.
But maybe that was EA. In any case, other stuff in the news. Overwatch announced that they're going to be bringing 4K support to the Xbox One X.
Yes. Sorry.
No, come on, dude. One more time.
Okay.
Overwatch announced that they will bring 4K support to the Xbox One X. That was better.
I did that on purpose.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not going to do it again.
But that's huge. Yeah, that's huge because Xbox One X is out, and this is a insanely powerful machine, and this is a game that people love. I haven't gotten into it. I don't think I will. But
I don't know. So for me, like you and I feel like when it comes to shooters and stuff, we're kind of similar.
Yeah.
But I hated Overwatch when I first played it, and I took months off, and then I got sucked back into it, and now I love it. It's like one of my favorite games. So maybe for you it could be the same.
Maybe I could.
You never know.
I've never actually played it.
You just looked at it and you're like, you know what, cartoons, not for me.
Okay, I'll go back to Halo.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
that was coming. But it's awesome for the players who love this game. I think Blizzard, obviously, they're talented. They have talented people on the team. And this is a game that it's taken the world by storm. And so now you can see every single pixel because it's in 4K. Well, you can't see every single pixel. It's a lot of pixels, though. Anyways, so that's cool. And so we have, how do I roll out of this?
Yeah. How do we segue to the next part?
Let's talk about LA Noire. Rockstar has relaunched this title with improved graphics and all DLC.
Yeah.
That's 4K graphics on Xbox One X and PS4 Pro, and it's actually launching on the Nintendo Switch, which is insane.
That is amazing. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because, I mean, obviously this is a last generation game available on 360 and PS3.
Does anyone remember when this came out? Anybody?
I do.
Yeah?
This game is fantastic. I think it was a little light on the open world was a little, for me, it felt a little empty. But the actual concentrated missions were amazing, and I loved the way they motion captured everything.
It was so good, and they got real actors. They got like guys from Mad Men.
Yeah, and we talked about this on the show. You had a face that the characters would do when you were trying to tell whether they were lying or not.
Oh yeah, well, because they like over accentuated. You know, because it was the first game that used face capture, and you had to read their faces to tell if they were lying or not.
Yeah,
and so I just remember like if someone was lying, especially in the early levels, it was like completely obvious. So it'd be like, I didn't kill my wife.
Yeah, and you're like, well, you're obviously lying.
And if you didn't respond or like while you were thinking, it would just keep showing his face. So like for like you could leave it up for like 10 minutes, and he's just like,
it's like, why are you not? Yeah,
so stupid.
It was
I loved it.
It was interesting, but I think the game, because of that reason, it was one of the first games that actually used. I don't know, the face to kind of tell clues because the technology was so big, was so high on that. And so Team Bondi, they're not around anymore, so we'll probably not see a sequel.
I hope so. I hope Rockstar like pulls it together and does something with it because LA Noire was sick. I was in college at the time, skipped class, beat it all in a day.
Oh, do not recommend that.
Well,
maybe.
Yeah. If you're in college, you can do whatever you want.
He's got to write it down. You're on your own.
Yeah.
All right, so there are also a few more games that are available today. We have City Skylines Platinum Edition. Big City Skylines fan because I just love making cities and I love ruining people's lives for profit.
Okay.
Ooh, that was
good.
dark.
Maybe
that
we
was
should not
dark.
make you a CEO
I'm
of
just
anything.
kidding. We also have
face of Xbox, ladies and gentlemen.
We have Farming Simulator, Platinum Edition. So if you ever want to be a farmer, now's your chance because I hear it's hard to break into being a farmer. You have to have a lot of money, you have to have animals. It's a whole thing. Just buy the game and you can become a farmer. Yeah. And then we have the Sims 4 Deluxe Party Edition, which is out now today. Out now today.
Yeah. It still makes sense. It's a little bit much, but yeah, I like it.
Are you a big Sims fan?
So yes and no. I used to be. I used to play a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't played in recent years, but like Sims 2, I think was my big one.
That's like the perfect Sims.
Yeah, and I was like at the right age too, where that was just amazing. And at the time, just there wasn't a lot like it, you know.
I remember just every single time just marrying Bella. She was. I don't know if any of you remember the characters, but I remember Bella, and we used to. I just love creating my house and designing my house. That was weird. Maybe I should become an interior designer. What am I here for? I should just get out of here.
Play some Animal Crossing.
There you go.
And then you really know if you like good at designing houses.
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
So those are the games available now, as well as a bit of news. We also have one more piece of news that actually just launched today. It is game gifting. You can now gift games on select Xbox One games from the Xbox Console Microsoft Store. And online.
Yeah, and this is something that's been asked for a long time. So super pumped that they got it in right before the holidays. So my wallet does not thank you.
Yeah,
but
I feel like they planned that perfectly.
Right.
Have it available now, but it's great. Yeah, if you want to give a game to somebody, you can actually go online and actually purchase it for them, and it will deliver them a code which they can then use or give it to somebody else if they want. So that's
genius.
It's great.
Genius.
It's great. It's about time.
It's
and
about
frankly,
time.
this is my first year at Xbox, as you know, and so all my family members, like my nieces and nephews, are all getting like Xboxes for Christmas and stuff like that. And so it's great that I can then like just send them these games. I'm super pumped about that. I'm gonna be the coolest uncle this year.
You are.
No one's gonna like me from a parental side.
Now Black Friday.
Now we're for Mixer, right?
Mixer Xbox.
Mixer
okay,
Xbox.
I get.
Yeah,
I get
but you take my point. We talk about Xbox a lot. We work in the building, so it's easy to get my hands on Xbox for the kids.
Yeah, I get it. Are you gonna actually be going Black Friday? Are you gonna
shopping out? No, I used to work at retail. That is like my nightmare. I'm not going back there. Have you seen that? People die on Black Friday.
Ooh, that sucks.
Like at Walmart.
Target.
But let's be honest.
Just get trampled. One last thing. We actually, so a few weeks ago, we played Cuphead on the show. We were terrible at it. Yesterday, we got to go on the Xbox Ambassador stream and play Cuphead. So
Redemption, yes.
Redemption, I think we did a great job. I got to give a high five for that.
We beat 3 bosses
That's
as
right.
opposed to losing constantly on one here, which was fun.
Yeah, there were reasons we lost. But you can check out the VOD by going to mixer.com/Xbox Ambassadors. It should be there.
Shout out to them for having us on, because that was great. And we got to talk about tips and tricks.
That's true. It felt like a rock star. We got to go in and promote our show.
I know. Never. And like, they're never going to have us back on. It would
probably
have
not.
easily their worst episode.
Yeah. All right.
I've already got the call. You're never going
Oh, Ed's got the call?
Ed's got the call.
Yep,
we were terrible. We should never do this stuff again. All right.
Nice.
So for those of you unaware, Machine Games released a follow-up to 2014's Wolfenstein, and it is a patriotic, gun-blazing beauty. So we came up with 5 tips to help you take back America. Let's take a look.
Roll the clip. We have a new emote for just this moment.
Liberty,
Everyone,
take some time.
Roll the clip. Is that what it is?
Is it?
We have a new emote for this.
We have it? Did you
roll,
drop it?
I can't remember what the wording is. It's roll the tape.
Roll the tape.
Hold on, I want to use the emote.
He wants to use the emote.
And then you can roll it. Boom. Okay, you're good to roll it.
There you go.
5 tips for Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus is an insane over-the-top first-person shooter that takes place in an alternate history in which the Nazis won the Second World War. You play as William B.J. Blazkowicz, a war veteran whose love for patriotism can only be matched by the length of his eyelashes. BJ is on a mission to take out the Nazi scum and bring freedom back to America. These are 5 tips to help unite the resistance and give the middle finger to those ignorant fascists.
A working, mother-flushing toilet. I never thought I'd see the day.
Tip number 1, BJ smash! With all the guns and ammo lying around, it's easy to forget BJ's Hulk-like strength and Olympic-level speed. Utilizing both skills in close quarters combat can save you a hefty amount of ammo. Most of BJ's melee attacks are one-hit kills, so do not be afraid to throw a couple hatchets or run and get a good swing in. You can also melee wooden crates you find throughout missions. There are plenty lying around, and they can be a great source of supplies in a pinch. Tip number 2, silence your weapons. Wolfenstein has a unique element to its firefight system that can easily sway the battle in the Nazis' favor. Nearly each battalion of Nazi filth has a commander, and this commander is equipped with a radio that he can use to broadcast for reinforcements. If the enemy hears or sees you, they will call in additional baddies to take you on, and they won't stop until you take out the commander. However, the Nazi commanders won't broadcast if they don't see or hear you coming.
Like they taught us back in boot camp. Take out the commanders first.
So stay silent and out of sight. Throughout the districts, you'll come across weapon upgrade kits. You can use these kits to beef up your weapons and give them new perks, one of which allows you to attach suppressors to your pistol and SMG. Being silent is essential to taking out Nazi commanders before they call for reinforcements, making the fight that much easier. Tip number 3, Enigma Codes. Speaking of Nazi commanders, once dead, you can loot an item from their body called Enigma Codes. After a certain point in the game, you'll unlock the Enigma machine in your U-boat, Eva's Hammer. The Enigma machine can be a little intimidating at first, but once you understand the concept, it's pretty easy. Just slide the bottom dot panels until they match the first pattern on the top left. Take it one at a time and you shouldn't have much of an issue. Once decoded, the machine will reveal the location of Nazi Uber commanders on the war map and unlock an assassination mission to take them out. This is also a chance to revisit previous districts and grab collectibles you missed on your first time through. It might even land you some extra gear that you may have missed out on earlier in the campaign. Tip number 4, alternate paths. Almost every battle in Wolfenstein has multiple ways to approach, whether that be through an air vent nearby or through the front door with dual shotguns. Some paths might be easier for a stealth approach, while others could lead to supplies that will prep you to go in guns blazing. If you are having trouble with an area, step back, breathe for a second, and rethink your approach. Look around for ladders, vents, or sections of the floor you can power slam through. There are usually ways to get below, above, or behind enemies without being seen. Just remember tip number 2. Silence those weapons to keep the element of surprise. Tip number 5. Back to the roots. Now let's be honest, some of us never got to experience the majestic pseudo 3D beauty that started it all. Luckily, here's your chance to experience where the genre of 3D shooters got its roots, the id Software classic, Wolfenstein 3D. If you make your way to Club Kreisau on the Eva's Hammer, you can find an old school arcade cabinet. This is where you can play Wolfstone 3D. This isn't just a little demo or a snippet of the original game to bring back nostalgia. This is the entire Wolfenstein 3D game. Every level, every secret, all the sound effects. It even has its own save function. The only difference is now you play as Terror Billy taking on the Kreisau terrorists. It's an amazing tribute Machine Games included for die-hard Wolfenstein fans everywhere. Wolfenstein 2 is a terrific addition to the franchise. With its amazing attention to detail, its in-depth universe, and great storytelling, all while sticking to its roots. The franchise has stayed true to its message throughout the years, and anyone with common sense can agree. Nazis are bad and freedom is good. So for those looking for a crazy adventure playing as the most patriotic SOB alive with a good head on his shoulders, Wolfenstein is here. So screw those Nazis, and let's go save America.
Well, the toilet works.
Fantastic job on that VL, man.
Thank you. That was a nice end that you put there. What a great scene in that game. I love that. That guy
nice.
gets so hyped that they have a bathroom on the sub after.
That game has a lot of comedy, right?
It's good, yeah. A lot of comedy. It's just the storyline in general. Freaking
Just
great.
awesome. Yeah. And you kill Nazis, which why wouldn't you want to do that, right?
Exactly.
Honestly, just real quick note, if you guys are in channel 1 on mixer.com/channel1, come on over to mixer.com/tips and tricks. Come and chat, say hello, chat with all the viewers.
Yeah.
You want to say hi?
Yeah, exactly.
So come on over.
So you may or may not know this, Malik.
Okay, let's see.
But one of Mixer's excellent features is interactivity. Did you know
That's
that?
right. I did know that, actually. We used just a little bit of that magic for our lights in the back here.
Yep. We've done soundboards. We've done interactive pizza. We've done a lot with
Done
these
robots.
shows. Yeah,
We did
robots.
some crazy stuff here. You can also play games like Minecraft, Telltale Games, and Killing Floor with interactivity, but one awesome studio has taken it further and made an entire RPG that is interactive.
To chat about their excellent game, please welcome Mark and Andrew of Shiny Shoe, creators of Death's Door.
Oh, there
Welcome,
they are.
guys.
How's
Let's
it
give
going?
a round of
Everybody
applause,
give it up for them. Give it up for them.
Oh,
Look
so
at that.
Right now under them.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah. Oh,
That
that
would've
would've
been
a nice
nice.
touch. I'm loving the shirts. I like the two button-up shirts. You guys look very
Way
professional.
better dressed than us.
Yeah, I have camels on my shirt, so I'm just ridiculous.
Well, Andrew, first off, Andrew, it's good to see you again. I don't know if you remember me, but I interviewed you at the ID at Xbox at PAX. Oh, woo!
There
I
you
didn't know
go.
anyone. I don't know why I just made that noise.
No, you're
but-
fanboying. I love it.
I am. I'm a huge fan. So we kind of talked about this in the test, but why don't you guys kind of tell us a little bit about you and as well as your game Death's Door for someone that may not know about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Andrew. This is Mark. He is the CEO of Shiny Shoe. I'm the creative director, and we built Death's Door. So you guys can play it right now, or play it after the stream. Hang out for the stream and then play it on mixer.com/Death's Door game. And yeah, it's a interactive only game. This is the only place you can go here. You can play it. Everyone plays it together. You vote on what's going to happen next. It's a procedural, choose-your-own-adventure RPG. And it's super, super cool. I am pretty sure there's no other game out there like it. And
I don't think so.
It's really fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So where did you guys get your inspiration for a game like this?
That is a great question. So obviously, there's been different interactive streams like you were talking about, people controlling robots, people controlling pizza. I didn't see that one. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to get a pizza. We need to put a pizza button in Death's Door.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's been a thing. People love pizza. Yeah, and then we were doing these choose old school choose your own adventure novels because we were really looking at these cool interactive features that were coming live on places like Mixer, and it's how can you make the most of it? How can you get a bunch of a community? And what we want to do is we want to bring people together, and then we want to tear them apart. We want to make really hard decisions, put them in front of you, and then make you decide what's going to happen next.
Nice. I love games that allow you to make decisions and put weight behind them. Those are my favorite games.
It's like Life is Strange.
Life is Strange. I was about to say.
Yeah. So imagine that setting with a full chat that everyone hates each other.
Chaotic. So having that full chat,
It's really interesting for me to kind of to see that we made this game, and the game is almost like that's half the experience. The other half of the experience is the community and the interaction both amongst us and them as well as amongst themselves. And it's been super fun to be a part of and watch. And for me in my career, I've been in the game industry for a long time. It's the first time to work on this kind of game, and it's been really awesome to kind of have that experience. And we've also been having a lot of fun with our dynamic dungeon master feature, where sometimes things change when people least expect it.
Right. You never know what's real.
What does that even mean? That's the most cryptic thing I've ever heard.
I don't know. I love that. Just hearing you guys talk
I
about.
really shouldn't say more. I know it's just tips and tricks, but we like keeping our secrets. That's what we're known for.
I can respect that.
I
To
can
really figure
respect
it out,
that.
you have to play the game. You have to be around, and work together with the other players.
Oh my gosh.
Nice. Well, I actually haven't checked it out yet, but the interaction alone, I'm so excited to actually jump in.
Yeah,
What's
you
the reception been like from the fans and the viewers?
Oh yeah, I mean it's been absolutely fantastic. We're thrilled that they already have this wiki and this spreadsheet. I sort of picture it as one of those large pin boards where they're stringing together all the different clues that we're putting in the game. Because again, we want to put this thing out there. We want to add things to it, kind of quietly update it all the time. We just want to keep adding secrets, and the community's job is to figure out what's going on. So building that community around us being intentionally secretive is kind of the plan. And it's been fantastic. They've got this Discord channel going. I think one of the original co-founders of Mixer's on there, Matt, kind of hangs out in there sometimes too. So he's in there, he answers questions, he takes feedback about Mixer itself and the interactive stuff. And yeah, so it's been just listening to them also, like what they're into. And sometimes we sneak little hints into the game that we've been listening as well. So
that's I think from the technical perspective, one thing that I find really interesting too is that most games these days are shipped and people download it from a storefront and put it on their PC, let's say, and then some technical fans of the game will get in the files and start digging around and looking for like, oh, how does this shotgun work exactly, or like where's the secret boss, and they can data mine everything and find everything. But in a game like Death's Door, there's no software shipped to a player. It's all controlled by us and only playable through the stream. So we can bury way more secrets into it.
There's still a few things people haven't found. I like it, though. I'm just kind of waiting.
I never thought about that. Yeah. That you can just hide so much behind just that that no one has it installed on their actual computer.
I mean, it goes back to the old days of not having that technology to be able to do that. Now people are online doing that. Yeah. But now you get to go back and your experience is fresh, and no matter what it's really cool when you jump in. Yeah.
It's really cool, you guys. So you mentioned that you had been in the gaming industry a lot or for a long time, but I'm curious, like, what have you learned from this experience in general, just about people, community, gaming? I'm interested.
Oh. That is a fantastic question. That's a huge question.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't know we were going to get so deep here today. I come from Moe's, and I'm always thrilled about the community in general, and that what people latch onto and they're willing to really connect on. I also love, like with this, the sheer responsiveness. So like we had some bets going in, like what would be popular and which characters in our game would be cool, and we were wrong. We were just wrong. But we've gone with it. So, for example, for whatever reason, the throwing axe item, fan favorite. We had no idea, but now there's this whole thing. We made an emote you can use. The blessed throwing axe, the blessed thrax. We'll pray the thrax god. I can't explain it. I don't try to explain it. I just embrace it, and our game embraces it, and we just go forward.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we've really been enjoying some of the player-created lore, too. It's starting to think about how we might be able to incorporate parts of it into kind of the backstory. And so, for me, I've been in the game industry for about 20 years, and I've worked on a wide variety of games on, consoles, PCs, handhelds, all over the place. But this is the first time I've worked on a game that's, like, updated this frequently and constantly changing and like consuming a humongous amount of community feedback. So it's very different, but also super fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's all about updating your game in this day and age. So
it is.
You can't keep the experience the same.
No, you can't. You got to keep it fresh, especially from an interactive standpoint. And I think it's so easy for people to chew through content, right? Yeah. And so you already have a huge mountain and hurdle you have to jump, but like it's awesome to see you guys kind of rolling with that and just mixing it up constantly. It's really cool.
Mixing it up.
Nice.
We have to embrace it, right? Like our community's here, they're talking to us every day. We're in the channel with them. Like we're in it 100%.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So obviously people can't buy this game, right? So I know you guys have a sub button so people can subscribe and support your ventures. What can you explain some of the incentives of actually subscribing to people or subscribing to you for people?
Right. Well, you should absolutely subscribe, of course, just to support us. If you love this game, subscribe to support us making more of this game. On top of that, you can get some really cool emotes that you can use anywhere on Mixer once you subscribe to our channel. We like them. Other people seem to like them. Again, if you like that Thrax, it's in there.
Yeah.
Use it anywhere. On top of that, there are occasionally times in the game where subscribers get to exclusively vote. So there are subscriber-only votes that will pop up, and if you're a subscriber, you get to interact there as well.
Nice.
And now, currently, very rarely, one single subscriber is chosen to control the kind of next action in the game, which has proven to be a very controversial feature for a number of reasons. But we have a text-to-speech engine, so it'll try to read your username out loud and be like, Billy Bob, you
Yeah,
control the
yeah.
vote now, and you get to control what happens next, which can be used for trolling.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of pressure. So
Also, I'll tell you this: when I've subscribed myself, and when I first so I got one right away. Like right when I subscribed, I got offered a thing, and I made the wrong decision, and immediately chat's just like, "You idiot! Like, how could you have done this?" And I was just like, "Guys, I'm so sorry."
Yeah, we love it, and we hate it. We love it. It's
great.
We don't like people being like, yelled at, basically.
Well,
but it is exciting to have the vote.
I gotta
as well, so.
I gotta say, there's camaraderie with that. Like, obviously, they were kidding and we were all joking around, and I was laughing. You know, it's all part of that. You're in the heat of the moment. Everyone's tense. Everyone wants to win the fight, and one subscriber dropped the ball.
Drop the ball.
My
Ethan.
bad, you guys.
Jeez. All right. So obviously, with any kind of success, people just want more. So does the success of the game make you want to write more interactive games?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we love the feature. There's kind of a few different directions we're looking at this. So first of all, we're continuing to build this game. So adding new chapters. We just added chapter 2 yesterday. Was it just yesterday? It was just yesterday. It's been so long. Whole 24 hours. And that was 2 weeks into the game. So we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep updating the game, adding new things. Really, almost every day we put something out there, a little something into the game. Then on top of that, we see a big opportunity here for other, big games, esports, things like that, to have really unique ways to also interact with those games. We think that, while this is maybe one of the purest forms of this interactive feature, there are a lot of games that will want to incorporate some element or some piece of it, and we're looking at that as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited about potential future expansions on the sorts of interactivity that's possible. Right now we have the ability for viewers to click on buttons, which is great, and there's a lot of things you can do with that, but I'm really looking forward to a future where developers are able to customize what they're able to kind of build interactivity-wise to a much greater extent, so we can do a little bit more varied and crazier and out there things to really kind of surprise and delight viewers.
Yeah, could not agree more. I'm really looking forward to how interactive progresses over the next few years.
Yeah, it should be exciting. Anything you guys want to end on for the fans and viewers of Death's Door?
Oh, man. Check out the channel. We're live every day, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. PST. So check it out, play it. It's there. It's on Mixer. If you love it, subscribe. And thanks for having us on the show, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
It's honestly a genuine pleasure, you guys. I'm a huge fan. A lot of the employees here are. We really enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, no, it's us too. We are having a blast with it, and look forward to keeping it going.
All right. Well, hey, round of applause for these guys.
Mark and Andrew, thanks so much.
Andrew, let's do that.
Everybody, give it up.
All right. Thanks.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Ed is just always
Death's Door.
excited. Just with these little blips of sound.
I love
from
it.
Ed.
I love it.
It's great. But
Yep.
make sure so that's one of my favorite parts of the show, getting to really, whether it's a game or feature, getting to talk to the creators and seeing their passion and excitement.
I agree.
It's just fantastic.
I agree,
That's what
man.
makes this show the #1 show on the internet, all of the internet.
Is that
I don't know if that's true.
scientifically proven? Guinness Book of World Records, the #1 show on the internet. I love it.
Why not?
No, shout out to those guys. Definitely check out the game if you haven't. It's great. Great.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, so now Ethan, are you an insider?
Am I an insider? What sort of insider?
An Xbox insider! ! It's a great way to help shape Xbox. So let's roll the tape.
Please.
All right, we are here to talk about the Xbox Insiders program, and I have the honor and privilege of being joined by Savannah and Leland. How's it going, guys?
It's going good. How are you doing?
I am well. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about some insiders. For those who don't know, what is the Xbox Insiders program?
So the Xbox Insider program is a way for people who are passionate and excited about Xbox gaming to get more involved, to make their voices heard, to try out new features early, and also to try out games or game updates a little bit early.
All right, so let's say I'm new to Xbox, and this sounds awesome to me. I want to become an Xbox Insider. How do I go about doing that?
The first step is simply to download the Xbox Insider Hub on your console or your PC. Once the Insider Hub is downloaded from either platform, it is your portal into everything Xbox Insider.
Here it is.
Here we have it. The first time that you launch the Xbox Insider Hub, you will be prompted to do a little quick reading and accept the terms of use. As soon as you have launched the Insider Hub, you are now an Xbox Insider, and you can peruse the various content that's available to you from within the hub.
Oh, one of my favorite things is to see if these alpha came from here. That's one of the things I love to do. All right, so let's talk about, you mentioned, we actually didn't talk about this, but we have rings. These are different tiers for insiders, right? And I know you guys made a few changes, is that correct?
Yeah, so the rings are actually specific to that Xbox One update preview that we talked about earlier. So they're not necessarily tied to level in all cases, although we will talk about where they are. And they aren't necessarily being in a specific ring won't necessarily impact those betas that we were talking about earlier, but they will they will impact the rate at which you receive new builds. So this account has not yet joined the Xbox One update preview, as we mentioned earlier. Our test account is not yet excelling at the program, but we have high hopes that they will become an excellent insider in the near future. So we're going to go ahead and check it out, maybe join up for you guys. Yeah, so this is the selection screen. It's accessed via that tile that I showed you earlier. This account has 2 of our rings available. We have 4 in total: Alpha, Beta, Delta, and Omega. Omega is our most broad ring. It's for everyone who downloads the app, essentially, and becomes an insider. This is the ring that, while they do receive the latest build earlier than the public necessarily, they don't receive as many updates as the other rings. Delta is next up, and it requires that a user have a tenure of 1+ month and be a level of 2. So actually, that's why you guys qualify. Great job.
Thank you.
Beta and Alpha also have different requirements. Alpha is kind of our smallest ring, and it's really invite only. So the more that you do, the more likely you are to work your way to being invited to Alpha, which receives updates faster than anyone else, more frequently than anyone else. Really just has a lot of content.
Yeah, I guess my invitation to Alpha must have got lost in the mail, right?
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that USPS, man, there's something.
Yeah, we're really excited though for you to join.
Being an insider is awesome. Personally, I know, because I am actually an insider. This is not my profile, I promise you. So what's a way that gamers who want to get involved can learn more?
So there are a lot of ways to learn more. First of all, we would really just recommend that you check out the app. You can do so here on the Xbox One console, or you can also download it from the Windows Store on PC. So really, best way to learn more is to join and do. But other ways to learn a little bit more about the Xbox Insider program, if you're on the fence and not sure, you can first of all check out support.xbox.com just for some general run through. But we also have a space specifically for our news. It's the Xbox Insider blog, and it's where we release all of our latest information. It's where we answer frequently asked questions from our insiders. So whenever we have a question that comes up repeatedly, that's something that we want to address, and we're striving to do that more and more frequently. And it's just overall a great place to check out what's up and how to do more as an insider. You can find it on news.xbox.com by pressing the Xbox Insider tile.
Beautiful. I love it. As Xbox's self-proclaimed #1 fan, I'm always looking for new ways to get involved, and this seems like the perfect program to be a part of. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, Savannah and Leland. I appreciate it. Thank you. Absolutely. So back to the live show. See you guys.
Nice job, Malik.
Thanks. I was like, what are you telling me?
What are you talking about? That video that you
Thanks.
just
Yeah, it was awesome. Xbox Insiders are a great way to kind of get ahead of the game and test new features coming to Xbox. So
it's fun.
Check it out if you want.
I'm in it.
Are you in it?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
That was not sarcasm. I actually am. My only complaint: updates all the time. But that's that's what you sign up for, because they got to test stuff.
That's what you sign up for. Exactly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Ethan, get it together. Get it together. All right, it's time for our top 5 lists. I don't know why I'm yelling.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. All right, we're going to talk the first top 5 list of this week. Top 5 paid games.
That's right.
We have an emote for top 5 list too, I believe.
Do we? Okay, so spam those emotes. Top 5. Number 5 is Cuphead. No,
it's not.
Okay. It is Spint Tires.
Mud Runner.
How do you? Okay.
It's literally a game where you drive in the mud.
That's right. We talked about this last week.
Because we had someone on the team that's like obsessed with it.
Wasn't it Dan?
No, not that Dan. Different Dan.
Different Dan. Okay.
Different Dan.
Now
Loves
I feel
this
like
game.
an idiot.
It's because it's like beautiful. It actually is gorgeous.
Is it?
And the physics are insane.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, you are driving a truck through mud.
Yeah, which maybe enough for some people.
Love it, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And it's like a great. I could see the relaxation after work.
You just
go to your fictional
go
job.
home and just drive that truck like
drive that truck.
nobody's business. All right, let's see what number 4 is. Is it Cuphead?
Is it Cuphead?
Yes.
There it is.
It's Cuphead. All right, like we mentioned earlier, we got to play it. We redeemed ourselves.
We did.
I haven't played the game in a while, except for yesterday, and so I'm really excited to go back in and actually finish the game, though I don't know if I want to.
It's got nominated for an award at the Video Game Awards.
That's right. We'll talk about that a bit later in the show because I think I know what I want to win. We'll see. We'll see.
That's interesting.
But yeah,
Okay.
it got nominated for Best Art Direction, which I feel like the game should just win.
It's beautiful.
Automatically,
It's
yeah.
great art direction. Yeah.
They had to draw every single frame. Like,
Yeah,
what else do you have to do to win an award?
I don't know what they. Yeah, it's interesting to see what they go up against. There's a list, but
That's true.
yeah, they can actually beat it. Anyway, moving on to number 3, Assassin's Creed Origins we just did this top 5 episode. Right?
That was last week.
Yeah,
We did
that's
that
what I'm
last
saying.
week. You can find that on our channel or youtube.com/Xbox.
I lost
Or just
my
watch the
billboard.
VOD because that's great. Assassin's
is.
Creed Origins, this is on your 2 playlist, right? You haven't
Yes,
played it yet.
this is on my playing for Thanksgiving list.
Got it,
I'm
that's
very
right.
excited. And on the One X, it's supposed to be beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
I got turned off after Assassin's Creed 2, but everyone's saying this one is great, so I may
If
check it out.
there ever was one to go back to,
It's
like
this one?
to go back to the franchise with, it's this one. Because one, it's Origins, so it's a prequel. And
okay.
they took so much time between the games. They always used to release them every year. And this one,
That's
I
right.
think they took a break.
They took a year off.
2 years, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's
Maybe
2
a
years
year.
since the last one, but they took
Right
a
on.
year off.
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. And it paid off. Everything
Yeah.
I've watched, it's like night and day.
Because a lot of the side missions they said it was they were repetitive and stuff
Yeah,
like
they
that,
were.
so they went in and redesigned those kinds of things.
Yeah,
so
it's good.
check it out. All right, number
excited.
2 is Call of Duty World War II, the digital
the
deluxe
Double
edition.
D edition.
And number 1 is the launch edition. So we might as well just talk about them together.
Call of Duty dominating this
Right.
week. They dominated last week, too.
Love this game. You said it in our meeting that you're actually in
I am.
love. We talked about it last week,
I'm
but
really, really enjoying it. I just beat the campaign. The campaign is very cheesy action movie style, which you kind of want it.
the near misses, like,
Yeah.
how did you make that? It was
Yeah,
like,
crazy flips in a Jeep from World War II. Like, it's over the top, but that's Call of Duty. So it's a lot of fun. They did a great, smart thing where the gunplay between campaign and multiplayer is different, so they can have that old Call of Duty feel, but then you can play the campaign and the guns still kick like a horse like they would have at the time, and like the weapons feel old in a way.
Yeah, I get that. I
love
get
it.
that.
Love
now
it.
if they just fix multiplayer, because
Yeah,
I'm not.
a lot of issues, a lot of server
Yeah.
issues.
My thing with multiplayer though is like the time to kill in those games. Like it's really
insane.
whoever
Play
fires
hardcore.
first. Play hardcore.
If you play hardcore mode, it's like 2 bullets and you're dead
Okay.
every time.
Well, no, I'm talking about multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
okay.
what I'm talking about.
Maybe I should try it out
Yeah.
before I make judgments, right?
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like totally just shut you down,
It's
man.
cool.
I'm
All
just
right.
defending it because I'm in love with it right
I
now.
understand. Call of Duty lover. All right. Let's move on. The next top 5 list is top 5 most played games. Roblox is not on this list. It'd
not on
be
this list.
very interesting if it was. Number 5 is Destiny 2. Ed loves that game.
What is going on? These are not the right list. NBA 2K18.
Oh, these are top 5 free games. Okay. So this is a free game. And I think, correct me if
free
I'm wrong,
games.
but there are achievements in this free game right here. I think. So that would
What?
be cool. I think
you
so.
can get achievements in free games?
I think so.
Oh,
I don't know. We'll see. Play the game. If you get achievements, great.
interesting. What else we got? What's at number 4? Warframe.
Warframe.
Gosh,
okay.
this thing is. People love this game.
Yeah.
It is. This is nominated for an award, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's
Okay.
like best continued game or something like that.
Continued game.
Like a game that doesn't end. Like, 'cause it's free and they add content. And
Yeah,
it's
like
just one of
a
those
game as a service. It's like a game as a
it's never
service.
gonna
Yeah.
end.
Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly right, Malik. That is exactly right, Malik.
I know the info. All right, number 3. Let's see what it is.
3.
It's
Let's hear it. Ed, what is it? Roblox.
It's actually Roblox. I don't know why we continue to say Roblox, but I guess tomato, potato. You know, the whole. It's Roblox. This is not the art with it, but there's an art with the little line over it, which means it's the hard O sound.
It's a long O. Roblox.
Roblox. Yeah, there you go.
Long O.
So little.
Roblox. All right, Ed.
It's a little grammar lesson for everybody out there. All right, let's see what number 2 top free game number 2 is.
Ooh, Hitman. This one's up here a lot.
Yeah. It's just because I think it's just the first episode that's free and it gets counted towards this.
Oh, okay.
But
That
I mean,
makes
it is a
sense.
quality game.
It is.
If you play Hitman, you know that Hitman.
What are you doing? he's just
He's on a hype
repeating the
man.
list.
Also, we need to get Ed a mic because I go back and watch these and people can.
It's faint.
Okay.
It's faint.
It's faint.
But it's
All
enough.
right.
We need more Ed.
More Ed on the show. All right, let's see what number 1 is. It's
Fortnite
Battle Royale.
You
No
could've guessed
surprise.
that.
I don't think this game will ever not be number 1. It's going to take a long time.
It's going to take a long time. That's smart. It's a BR game that's free, and it's
Yeah.
great.
It's
It is
great.
great and very accessible. I always say that.
There we go. All right, now before we head into our final top 5 list, put in the choice in your hand. What top 5 list should we cover next week? We have 3 choices. We have top 5 3D arcade games.
Top 5 platformers.
And top 5 first-person shooters.
Please be that one. In fact, I'm going to vote for it
and
right
I'm
now.
going to vote for it as well.
Because I want to fight next week in our meeting.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be.
It's like a constant. Like some lists, we really struggle to pick the top 5.
This one, I think it's going to be a struggle for sure.
FPS? Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm voting. Votes cast. All right. So if you want us to not do top 5 first-person shooters, get your votes in, people.
No love for the top 5 3D arcade games. 0%.
0. All right. All right, let's move on to top 5 sandbox games while you guys vote. Number 5 is Starbound. There
Starbound.
it is.
Oh, my gosh. What a good game.
Never played it.
It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, if you, it's just, it fills that need to be a spaceman.
Oh,
Did you ever want to be an astronaut? Did you have a childhood?
No, I don't even like getting on planes. So can you imagine getting on
A spaceship.
Yeah,
I get
that's
it.
a little, it's a little
Roger
worse.
that.
That's bad. All right, so
car
number
guy.
4. Here it is again. It's Roblox. No, here's the thing.
Roblox.
Here it is.
Roblox,
guys, for Xbox.
for Xbox.
Yes, this is the Microsoft Store rankings. Just
This is no. I don't think that's true.
no,
Number
actually, no, it's
3.
not. Sorry.
This is kind of a tough one. GTA 5. We put it on the list
Sure.
because at this point it's a sandbox.
What's
game.
your? I thought you were going to do the argument against it.
So there are enough sandbox games that I would have removed it from the list just because of what GTA is.
Okay.
But in the meeting, Tabs brought a very compelling argument. Hi. He brought a very compelling argument to the table that's just like at this point, the amount of customization and the game modes you can make and stuff, it's borderline sandbox.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of it's nice and
So
it's
you
different.
concede. You concede.
I suppose I concede.
Yes.
I suppose.
All right. I suppose. All right.
S-P-O-S-E.
Numero 2. It is. Ooh, that's a little Spanish for you guys. That means number 2. Gary's Mod. Never played the game.
Gary's Mod is amazing. Gary's Mod should be, well, I guess this is a good number 2. Everyone raise your hand if you played this. This is everything and anything and everything in the source engine in a game. So you can take characters, weapons, you can do anything. You can weld stuff to other stuff to make planes, and you can add physics to it. Like, I can't convey to you the amount of customization in it. It's literally you can build whatever you want using things from the source engine. And then there's hundreds of thousands of mods online, so you can make lightsabers and give your characters lightsabers, and you can buy nukes, and you can nuke your map and kill everybody. Like, you can do so much. I loved Gary's Mod.
I might have to check it out.
Yeah.
I don't have a PC, so never mind. Number 1.
I'll have to check it out. I have a PC, so never mind.
Yes, this is a PC, in fact, Ed. However, I don't think it can run. Maybe it can. I don't know. Number 1 is Minecraft. All right. Obviously. Was there a question of what number 1 was
If anything was going to usurp it, it was Gary's Mod. And I think Minecraft, it took the world by storm. It was built by a guy in a basement, and now it is.
He's a very rich man, by the way.
Now he's like, he owns the most expensive house in LA, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Isn't that true? I think he does. That's correct. And he's got his garage, one of the things in his garage lifts up into his living room. So he can park a car in it, and then it goes up to his living room, and his car's just parked in his living room.
Technology like that is weird.
Yeah, very Tony Stark.
Yeah. Because what if it breaks and you have a thing in your living room? It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. Yeah, if the elevator breaks.
Yeah, Jesus. All right, so now the poll results are in. What are we covering next week? Top 5 first-person shooters, yes? Okay.
Yes, top 5
All right.
FPS.
Congrats,
It's gonna be a
guys.
stressful meeting.
You made the right decision. Now we're just it's gonna be disasters, chaos in that meeting. All right. So last week we got to have a little bit of fun. That's your line, but
That's fine. We got to play Fusion Frenzy with some special guests. Fusion Frenzy, one of my favorites.
yes. And by the way, tomorrow is the 16th anniversary of Xbox. Fusion Frenzy was a launch title for the original Xbox, so it is fitting that we play this.
Yes.
Let's check it out. What's up, guys? It's time for another segment of Couch Co-op. And in fact, this segment should be called Couch Competitive. It's our first competitive segment for this. And we're playing a classic game. It's Fusion Frenzy, original Xbox game. One of my favorite games,
Yes,
guys.
I'm so excited, man.
Exactly. So it's me and Ethan. Well, actually, I don't know if we're on teams, but we have special guests, as you can see. We have Tara and Tabs, who will be playing along with us, because, of course, this is a 4-player competitive game. So I'm ready to jump in. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
you
ready.
got it.
Let's do it. Now, we decided to start on the Xbox dashboard because, of course, we want to show this fantastic boot screen here.
All right, I'll start it up. This is going to take me back.
So what are your memories of Fusion Frenzy?
I never played it.
Tara, you've never played it.
What about you,
Sorry.
Tab?
You're
I
in for
never
a
played
treat.
the full game, but I had it as a demo on my original Halo 1 disc. So I just played that demo over and over and over.
I mean, honestly, that's how I got my start. But it was like neighborhood bragging rights.
Yeah,
when I
if
was
you
a
were good
kid.
at Fusion Frenzy, then you were top of your friend space. But the I don't know. But actually, the bots in this game, this is one of the games where the bots will give you a serious challenge. Luckily, we have 4 people, so
we don't have to worry about them.
Yeah.
Look at these sick graphics. I want to be the character with suspenders on the jeans. Can I call dibs? That's pretty cool.
Sure.
That's pretty.
I'm dubbed though, because he had this cool phrase. He's like, "I'm so good it hurts." He's like from Sweden or something like that.
I'm gonna go with the giant
Look at those
pants
moves.
This music
lady.
hasn't
Come on.
dated an age. It dated an age. This movie hasn't aged a day.
All right, so who's identify yourselves? Here we go. Ethan,
Zach.
You're Zach.
Jet.
Okay. Tara, you're Gina.
Gina.
And I am
Yeah.
Dub. I'm dubbing green. All right, here we go. Let's get started. All right, odd one out.
Oh crap! I'm already out.
All right, so the goal is to keep hold of an orb to avoid being eliminated when the timer runs out. Be the last to survive.
To me, attack players to steal their orbs. Jump. B is attack.
Okay.
Jump and attack.
Got it.
Oh, okay, I know this map. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna wreck.
Player 2. Okay.
Here you go.
So,
Oh, that's a down escalator.
Oh, how do I grab?
so what do I do with this thing?
So you take it back to.
I have a tree.
Oh, you just have to grab it. Do you guys have to fight me for it?
You can die.
Uh-oh.
For the record.
You get die for good?
Oh, I think it's last place. Oh, well, it's like. Oh, okay. It's like musical chairs. Whoever doesn't have the orb when the timer goes down dies.
Oh.
That makes
okay.
sense.
No, we'll give it back.
Get away from me.
It's between Tabs and Ethan. Uh-oh. I don't think Tabs can get up the
switched
escalator.
Oh.
Escalators, not elevators. Will you come here?
Oh. Oh. All right. Ethan got it.
You look like Digi Destined.
Why did they call Tara out? They called Gina out.
For
some
losing
reason.
first? What'd they say?
Oh, you can do better than that, Gina.
Come on,
I
Gina.
have never played this before
There
in
you
my
go. You
life.
tell that announcer.
Try not to get swept over the waterfall. Push other players off the edge. Joystick A, B.
Accelerate numbers. Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Oh, things are
What?
gonna come down.
Oh,
Oh.
are they?
Oh, I see. And you go slow. You go pretty slow. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm about to eliminate
Come on,
myself.
turn, man.
Oh, we have spikes. No. Oh, man.
God.
Okay, I'm out, guys.
You're already out?
I'm out, yeah.
Come
'cause,
on,
you know.
man. I'm going for it. No.
Yes. Yes.
The turning in this, you can't. It takes 45 minutes to
Tara,
make
Yeah.
All I hear is excuses,
Can
Ethan.
I-
Whatever, man. It's like
Says the guy who got out first.
There you go.
TNT. Oh my god.
Ooh. Yes.
All right.
Gina Redemption.
There you go.
Whoa.
Nice.
Thank
The
you.
announcer motivated you.
Yeah, they made me feel bad.
Twisted System. I remember this
So
from the
don't-
demo.
That makes me feel better. Jump
Thanks.
or duck
Hint,
the cooling
don't
rods
blink
to survive the longest.
All right.
Hint, don't blink.
I remember this as
Is this
well.
Doctor Who or something?
Tara.
Oh, this was on the demo.
What?
Yeah,
Jump,
this was
can we
on
still attack?
No, it's
No.
it's like an infinite runner.
Oh no.
Do we have to touch it all?
I don't
Okay.
think so. Yeah, we just jump and duck. Okay.
Ow.
Come on, Ethan. We
I'm
literally just
already
started.
dying.
Oh, you have to time it
Oh,
right.
there's a little duck on there. Nice.
That's adorable. Ow!
I'm so bad.
It's cool. I'm just gonna sit
I'm
over here with a
dead.
concussion.
I'm dead. I'm so bad at those. It's too stressful. Go.
My concentration can't be shook.
Oh,
Oh, it's Tabs. Oh, no.
You were saying?
threw you off, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Malik, I just got a text that your Xbox One X ran away. No. I think you gotta go get it, dude.
I want to say,
Oh,
okay.
man, that picked up.
Okay, let me just say, Ethan was blocking my line of sight. Can we roll the replay?
Whatever, man. Is it my hair?
Try and BS
No,
flashes
it's
on
your
the screen.
entire body.
Number one champion of the world.
All right, here we
Here
go.
we go. Here we go.
Looks like
Gina last. Sorry. Dub third.
Uh,
That's okay. You didn't get last.
oh,
Oh.
It's
that's
okay. You
my
didn't get
first time
last.
didn't get last.
you made a kid cry.
All right, Tabs. That's pretty good. Give it up for Tabs. That's all right. Okay. We won. All right. That's
Nobody wanted Tabs to win.
The audience did.
That's pretty good. That's
Tara and Tabs, thanks for joining us. Tabs, I mean,
less than Tara.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just stop. Anyway, Fusion Frenzy is available on the Xbox Store, so go pick it up. It's a great nostalgic game to play with your friends.
It still holds up. It was a lot of fun, right?
Absolutely. So thanks for watching, and back to the live show.
You know what? Shout out to Tabs for winning that one. That was pretty awesome that he got first. What I will say is he said he'd never played the game before, only the demo. But I went and checked his game history. 400 hours in
Fusion Frenzy.
400.
Investigative reporting, Ethan. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm always the detective. In this, where are my glasses? I haven't worn them.
I know. You were supposed to dress up as a magnifying glass for Halloween. I don't know. All right, and I saw a lot of you in chat. We're always in chat, so don't forget that. Just you know, say hello. You guys want my mustache back, and I actually have it. It's right here. I don't think we can get a close up of that, but I
don't want to.
Yeah, it's not as good as there it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's bad.
That looks
it looks
weird.
bad. You need your little mustache back.
Fair enough. Well, you know who is going to help us? We actually have a streamer for the segment, as we always do, and we're going to connect with a Mixer creative streamer, Mia.
Mia! Am I the only one clapping?
There
she is. Mia!
Mia, what do you...
Wow, that quality of that camera
shot
is insane.
just, yeah.
Most people don't look as good in their shot as you look.
Yeah, it's got like field of depth, depth of view. Depth of field. There we go. You see,
Field of
I don't know anything.
Professional camera.
There you go.
What did you think of my finger mustache, Mia, being that you like to draw?
It's good. It's good. I can do it better.
Take that, Ed.
Oh, much better.
Oh, much better. Well, I definitely can't do that, yeah.
Mia, thank you so much for coming on. I don't know that we've done many creative streams on the show before. You might be able to attest to that. But
Might be one.
Yeah, we wanted to get more on here because creative is a part of Mixer that we don't talk about enough, and it's such a cool. There's so many talented people on the site. So Mia, thank you so much again for coming on, so we could talk to one of them. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your stream for people that don't know who you are?
I'm an art streamer on Mixer, and my name is Mia. I do drawings. I try to do photorealistic drawings. I'm not there yet, but I will be.
I think you're really close because when we did the test, I thought those were actual just black and white photographs.
Yeah.
I think you should see some of my stick
Thank
figures.
you.
They're not great. This is fantastic. This is fantastic, honestly.
Yeah. Do you? I noticed you do a lot of celebrities. Do you have a favorite that you've drawn?
Ooh, good question.
Yes, I have, and it's one of my first. It's Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, it's God.
It's
himself.
God. Yeah. Yeah. The narrator of life.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd love for him to narrate my life, make it more interesting.
Yeah, totally.
So let's move on. What do you usually stream? No, wait. Let's see. Yeah. Why did you actually choose celebrity portraits as your go-to for that?
Because it's a quality. That's what I'm after too. The quality portraits. I like to draw pores and wrinkles and scars and stuff like that because I have a goal to get really good at photorealistic drawings, as I said. So it's not that much of a quality in the internet, and people who came into my stream, they keep asking me to draw them, but they send me selfies. It's not good.
Not the same, people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense. So someone can actually compare it to the real photograph, and you can see the progression of your work. That makes so much sense.
People can relate to it. People can chat with me about the person that I'm drawing.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's
Perfect.
really cool.
Nice. So what kind of got you into art in the first place?
I think I inherited this artistic side from my mom, and since I was a child, I was very interested in it. And after I finished university, I was in business school, not art school, so I taught myself art and graphic design, and right now that's what I do for a living.
That's awesome.
Art.
So that's amazing. One, and we've heard kind of your beginning to art, but why streaming? Like, what got you in? Why did you decide to stream your artwork?
Well, at first I was modding for Night Sky, and at the same time I was drawing. And after each stream, I was showing him my work, and I think he was impressed. He asked me to join his stream, and at that time we were streaming through Google Hangout. I was in a tiny corner of his stream, like really small. And after Mixer launched co-streaming, I started streaming on my channel.
So what do me and Ethan have to do to get a drawing of us. Like how famous? I guess we have to
can't
do
be a
something
selfie.
famous. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be famous. Step
man.
one, get
Yeah.
famous.
Get
Long
yourself
shot.
a good picture. That's it.
Okay.
Good
okay.
quality. I'm after quality. That's it.
Okay.
There you go.
She
Okay.
likes to draw scars and stuff. And
And then you can draw my acne. That'd be great.
That's. I was gonna.
We'll compare.
That's not
I have
a good idea.
I'll have a pimple on my head. I decide to name it. I'm not sure what. Actually.
What did you name it?
I'm gonna name him. I don't know. I'll think about
You
it.
said you decided to name
I
it.
know,
thought
but
you
I
had a
don't.
name.
I don't like the name. I don't.
Mia,
like the name. All right.
what should he name his pimple? That's the next question.
There you go. We'll put it in her hands.
No name for that. As
Beautiful,
an
beautiful.
editor, I would delete it.
I wish I could. I wish I could. All right. So, where and when can people find you, Mia?
They can find me on mixer.com/Mia, and all the links will be down below.
It's all. That's awesome. Before we let you go,
Yeah.
I'm curious because again, creative and Mixer is so cool, and we have so many talented people. But I'd like to see more of it. What would you to all the people? To literally everyone on Mixer watches this show. So what would you tell all of these people to get into artwork and get into creative streams?
Nobody could keep a straight face.
Just don't listen to strangers that tell you that you can do it. Don't listen to even yourself.
Yeah.
If you doubt yourself, you can do it. Don't judge you. Don't judge yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself, and you would get better. And at time, you just have to invest that time into your skills and practice more.
I'm snapping. That's some life advice.
That
Take
was
it,
deep.
people.
I loved
Oh,
it.
So
I loved it.
profound.
Yeah.
So profound.
It was good.
I might start weeping right here. Well, Mia, thank you so.
Doesn't she get to answer the question?
She did. What are you talking about?
Oh, the famous question.
Oh,
Okay.
good call. Good
Okay.
call.
So Mia, let's say you went out grocery shopping and you just bought a bunch of food. And you're gonna have 3 video game characters over for dinner. Who would they be and why?
She's like,
I'm
no.
lost here. I don't play games. Sorry,
Okay,
guys.
let's mix
I
it
can
up.
only
Ooh,
speak
No,
for
3 of her celebrities.
Celebrities. Yes. Let's
we
do
go.
celebrities.
Good
I
on
would
celebrities.
invite my girl, Emilia Clarke.
Oh,
This
Daenerys
girl
Targaryen.
is the best. I measure my progress through this phase.
Wow.
This
Oh my
actual
gosh.
drawings were 1 week apart. I did. So you can see practice
Wow.
does help. So the other person would be Clint Eastwood. I love him. And I
Eastwood.
have his voice in my soundboard. And the third one would be Nigel Perry. He's a photographer. I'm addicted to his pictures. All you can see is basically his pictures, so I'm copying him.
That is awesome. What an interesting dinner party.
So cool.
Yeah, Mia, thank you so much. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Everyone, give it up for Mia.
Thank you so much
Yes.
for having me.
Yeah, of course.
It was fun.
Oh,
All right.
man.
All right, take care, Mia.
It's just people like that just make me just want to go home and cry because I just don't have a talent.
What
is my talent?
This.
It's just not even. I'm not even that.
It's
Yeah,
I
exactly.
would say it's a trait.
I saw that. I saw that.
No. I'm bad at it too. That was like me commiserating with you. I wasn't calling you out at all.
Okay. All right, so let's move on. It's time for one of our favorite segments of the show. It's called 3 Streams to Watch. Cue the music.
Cue the music.
I hear it. That's
I
my
don't get-
dancing. All right. I swear I can dance better than that.
It's a little slower. You gotta like, oh. Yeah. You
I
gotta
do
go with
it
the,
on purpose. I'm a good dancer. All right, let's move on. I swear I'm a good dancer. All right, let's talk about DJ Blue PDX. Streamer DJ Blue PDX knows how to have a good time and makes that extremely clear in his streams. On top of streaming, DJ Blue is also the executive producer and director of marketing and research for griffballhub.com and teaches broadcast streaming at Mount Hood Community College. Though he's an avid Halo enthusiast, DJ Blue streams a wide variety of games with a special penchant for horror titles, even if they do tend to make him scream a lot. DJ Blue loves to play games with his followers and seeks to create a casual environment where fun comes first and winning comes second. Be sure to head over to mixer.com/DJBluePDX to give him a follow and see when he goes live next.
Very good. High five. Yes, that was awesome. Let's go on to the next one here with Reanimate Her.
Ooh.
Streamer Reanimate Her is a proud wife, mother, and gaming enthusiast. Reanimate Her has a great love for full contact sports and horror games. If her name didn't already give that away. An Xbox ambassador and alpha insider, Reanimator seeks to bring a laid-back and positive atmosphere to the gaming space. You can typically find her weekdays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Is that correct?
Ooh, Mountain Time.
I took a wild guess. With surprise streams on the weekend, so pull up a freshly dug grave and join the crypt at mixer.com/reanimateher.
Join the crypt, that's right. All right, let's move on to Jules D4W, Mixer streamer Jules D4W. By the way, the D4W stands for Down for Whatever, is here to provide a place for you to be a part. Is that not what it says?
That's what it is.
Down to provide a place. Okay, well, there you go. Glad nobody heard what. All right, place for. You just threw me all off. Jules streams a variety of games on his channel, offering a diverse array of awesome gameplay for your viewing pleasure. Jules is also in the process of becoming a certified personal trainer. I could use one of those, so you might catch some wisdom from that aspect of his life on occasion. You can typically find him streaming weekdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time, with a second stream from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Be sure to follow Jules on mixer.com/JulesD4W.
That was very good.
Was something.
I would say that your first one was better.
Okay.
Of the two, but not bad.
I should bring back the voice.
Peanut Gallery, man.
Yeah, the Peanut Gallery is always throwing me off.
We should have the voice. We have the music. We need the voice.
We need the voice.
It's just
okay.
part of it.
I'll work
part
on
of it.
I'll work on it.
No, that's fine.
All right. We have. This was a great show. I enjoyed the show. It was very informative, very fun.
Went a little long.
It went along, which is fine.
It's fine.
We have one more thing to discuss. I don't know if we're allowed. It's just going to take 2 minutes.
Yeah, we have to talk about it.
We do want to call out the Game Awards. The nominees for Game of the Year are actually out, and there are a few of them, obviously. Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, PUBG, Persona 5, and Horizon Zero Dawn. That is
a tough list.
That field is tough. All right, so let's.
PUBG, if it's technically not even out.
So
well,
that's
always a debate.
That's the debate,
yeah,
actually. Ed, you brought up a good point. A lot of people, a lot of gripe on the internet because PUBG, a lot of people feel that PUBG should not be allowed to be nominated for Game of the Year because it is in early access.
Sure. It's all about how you define Game of the Year. I think Game of the Year for them, and I think in my head, is anything that you played during the year. And so whether it's, released or not, I think it doesn't matter. And more we're seeing games become a service where they're not just a release and then they move on. It's a game it's constantly updated. It's a game as a service. So
it's also just up to Jeff Keighley.
That's true. Jeff Keighley.
Whatever Jeff Keighley wants.
Also, where's our invite to the show, Jeff?
I know. Come on, Jeff.
Tips and tricks from.
I didn't give it to you guys. We had
Ed had. We had invites and you didn't give it to us.
Is that a true story?
Do you still have the invites?
Can you imagine?
How amazing would that be? We got to work.
Whatever. Who cares?
Okay. I don't know what just came out of your mouth there, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been practicing my high notes. But yeah, what is your choice for Game of the Year?
Game of the Year out of those, Horizon Zero Dawn. No question. No question. Having said that, Mario, fantastic. Zelda, very good. And I have locked more hours in PUBG than any other game this year. But I am in that camp that maybe we shouldn't allow early access games. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. You can tilt me either way, but for me, it's a tough one.
Okay. And you think
I struggle with that. I
Well,
struggle with that. And frankly, it's hard to give that Game of the Year because it's a great game. Clearly, the world loves it. But like Horizon and Mario and Zelda, like you have
phenomenal
storyline.
Yeah.
You have
That's a
different
good point.
mechanics. It's a much deeper. All those games are much deeper. Persona 5 even.
I think you might have swayed me on this. I'll think about it.
What about you? What's your choice?
Oh, my choice. Well, I haven't played none of those games, so I'm just going to pick PUBG because it comes out on Xbox on 12/12, and so I imagine that I will enjoy that more than any of those other games. I played Zelda and it was fine, but I think
it's not your type of game.
Some games did some of the things better than Zelda,
and
it's the nostalgia in Zelda that I feel like people caught on.
I agree. I don't think it deserves Game of the Year. I think Mario is better.
Same
but
page.
we could talk about this all day, baby.
All day. All right. Anyway, that's been the show. Lovely show. Always a pleasure, Ethan. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Malik.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
God, what a great. All right. So yeah, give us a quick follow in the upper corner. That's right up here. Smash the follow button.
Every time
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Smash that heart. Pew, pew. Get those emotes. There it is.
Yes, and be sure to check out our next episode of Tips and Tricks every Tuesday, and every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern.
And our sister show, This Week in Esports, has a special edition this Thursday.
That's right. Are you going to be there?
I'm on it.
Ooh,
that is the only reason there's a special edition. I'm just kidding. Of course, no one cares about me, but this Thursday at 3 p.m., we have a lot of Rainbow Six Siege coverage.
One of the
which,
games
as you guys
really
know,
love.
I love that game.
You're a big
Very
fan.
excited to talk about the esports side of things there. So
I might actually tune in, Well, I was on the show the past 2 weeks, so.
I need you with me.
Okay.
I need you there.
I might. I might stop by.
I need him there for moral support.
Yeah, all right. So, yep.
All right, before we go, of course, we have to raid. One of my favorite parts of the Mixer community.
Big Ethan thing.
Well, it's not really. It's the Mixer thing. Everyone loves raids. Everybody loves them. I don't know very many people that don't. So, obviously, we need to do it on our own show. So, we're going to go ahead and raid Sugar Plum today. So, I want to see you guys in there. Hashtag, what do we do? TNT raid?
TNT raid. N as in Nantucket.
Yeah. No, it has to be N.
It has to be the
I like
same.
N because then it looks like an explosion of raid. Like TNT, we're dynamite. Nice. Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, there we
TNT.
go.
So get in there, guys. I'm going to join in there. Can we get the link dropped in chat?
We want to see it.
.com/
As you can see, she is playing some Fortnite Battle Royale. Or no, she's just playing regular Fortnite mode. Or is it? No, it's Battle Royale. Sorry.
That's Battle Royale.
Yep,
That's Battle Royale.
Yep.
So let's get in there. I'm going to kick this off. Let's see
Ethan,
you guys.
We got to see your name. We got to see Ethan's yellow name.
TNT. As soon as this goes off, guys, go nuts.
Ooh, that's that FTL. Showed up right away.
Boom.
TNT raid.
Boom.
There you go. Raid.
Boom. Boom.
Come on.
Raid it. Get it up there. Come on, guys. Come on. Raid
And
the
it's
chat.
I do it, but my computer's dead. So.
There you go. Well, that's depressing.
Yeah, it's.
My computer died.
It died.
Oh, me too.
She's so excited.
Me too. Guys, go in there. Honestly, rating makes anyone's day. So go in there, even if it's for a second, even if you don't have time, go over there, type once. People love it. I'm telling you.
You can lose
Just
your
go
job.
raid.
Okay.
I don't think
Your
so.
job's not important.
Yeah. There we go. Look at that.
There it is. There it is.
Absolutely
Look at that
ruining her
face.
chat.
Look at that face. She is.
She's actually just like, I don't know what to do right now.
She's like, what is TNT? Anyway, it's fine.
All right, Malik, great show. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
See you next week.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you all for watching. It's been our pleasure serving you.
Take care.